Greetings and salutations, mappers, and welcome back to Honkai Star Rail, the Imagenae Holy Grail War. Last time we learned that the goddess Ishtar has inhabited the body of an imaginated Rin. I'm not super sure if the Rin we're with is the imaginated one, but that is currently what's happening. Ishtar has taken over a body of Rin, and plans to use the Holy Grail to, well, use that her battery to, like, take over the world. Possibly the universe. Possibly usurping the path of beauty, apparently. Anywho, let's get back into it. I think this should be, like, the last stretch of it, because they're introducing Rin on day 3, so, or Ishtar on day 3, so, should be it. West Wind Blossom.
That's right. As I mentioned, this big fish is none other than Ishtar, the goddess of Venus who grants me strength. Resides in my earring and travels alongside me. Ishtar the big fish.
Wait, that Gilgamesh?
I never thought I'd get dragged into the eye of the storm like this, with Archer on the opposing side. Of all the people to end up in this kind of drama, fate has a twisted sense of irony.
You're his master. You should have plenty of experience with this.
It's not the same. More precisely, there's a fundamental difference. Bystanders always see things more clearly than those involved, but only someone who has personally experienced both sides can understand the truly complex issues at play.
We'll face this with you. The theme of life is reconciling with the past.
I love a good tragic backstory.
Tell me everything.
I will. It's a story about Archer and me. A story about reality and ideals. Everyone, pull yourselves together. We're going to be very busy from here on out. I swear on the honor of the Tosaka family, I will do everything I can to bring this event to a satisfactory end. I will defeat her, both the goddess and this perfect version of myself.
There's a Tosaka I know.
My head feels much clearer. I can feel my connection to this land growing stronger. As I am now, perhaps I can turn the memories of the past into the strength to move forward.
The champion of justice. Impressive. You've captured that overworked to death face of his perfectly.
I'll take that as a compliment. It would be a waste not to turn every bit of confusion and regret from the journey into a stepping stone for the future, wouldn't it?
Archer joins the battle. What? Wait, on our team? How'd that work?
There have been some major developments. We need to get our thoughts in order. First of all, the most jaw-dropping revelation is that Beodrak and I were actually unlucky saps who were excluded from the Holy Grail War right from the start.
I guess I'm the ruler then.
And the true Archer Master turned out to be another me possessed by a goddess. After a whole lot of chaos, we recover Sparksy's false attendance writings. This also means she isn't Miss Castra's true master.
Oh.
We have the detective to thank for all this. Turns out, he's also one of the servants, the counterpart to the King of Heroes, Gilgamesh. Knowing that guy was also excluded makes me feel a little better. Now that we've taken down the accomplice, we can focus on dealing with the true culprit, the goddess Ishtar.
Your 125% shield plus an additional shield equal to 50% of current shield effects. Actually it depends on who I'm playing as, because as Gil, these setup cards are actually kind of bad. Okay, they were wearing Archer, so don't replace anything then. Relived Youth Special. Game once per turn after this turn ends. Ooh, one time only though. I don't think I need it. The Red Devil from Venus and her poor nameless servant, forced to obey through threat and barbarity. The Red Devil of Venus.
How dare you run around causing trouble wearing my face? I'm going to have to set you straight. Anti-Mountain Noble Phantasm. A noble phantasm born from the legend of Ishtar, utterly pulverizing a sacred mountain, feared even by the king of the gods, simply because he was displeased with it. Truly, the Red Devil of Venus. Honestly, this part of the procedure is exactly the same as it was during the last 2 days. We need to skip it, right?
Oh, no. Yeah, it was. It literally is the same thing as last time.
It's still early. Where to now?
I am the bone of my sword, steel is my blood, and glass is my heart. I have crossed 1,000 battlefields, unknown to losses, nor known to victories. So tell me, what exactly is justice, anyway?
Justice is about making everyone happy. Justice means making sure people's sacrifices aren't in vain. Wait already, that joke's gonna get you in trouble. I guess justice means making sure people's sacrifices aren't in vain? No. It's only the name that's easy to understand. The so-called champion of justice is just a pipe dream for those who can't adapt to human society. If there were no villains to begin with, there'd be no need for a champion of justice. But if villains do exist, it's only because there are those who lament that the world doesn't bend to their will, pathetically beckoning for a champion of justice to come save them. In any case, the so-called champion of justice is just another name for human weakness. Trailblazer. I wish I'd never become a hero. Eesh. Even if this body is a fake, it's still made of swords.
Who asked you?
Now that you made it this far, it might be worth asking yourself, what kind of adult do you want to be? Okay, when playing a card, Archer can generate an identical trace card. The number of cards Archer can trace per turn is limited. Further, Archer can trigger another 2 tracings. Using your conceptual mystic codes in the right order is key to victory. Okay. After Archer uses any conceptual mystic codes, he can generate a trace of the conceptual mystic code. King's Vintage. Okay, cool. Oh, I just get to keep this. Oh yeah, and here it returns the hand after being played. Okay, I really screwed up. Probably. Pop that. Pop Utopia, so I get the heal. Chimera gets larger. We get more heals. $60. Okay. So we got the magical energy. We use the trace card. We use the broken phantasm. Which apparently traces itself.
Damage.
Does that finish it? Nice.
Mission failed.
Alright, Mind's Eye. Let's see what this does. For the effect of 2 trace cards in deck. Yeah, let's drop triple creaming.
Just let me drown, holding on to my ideals.
Okay, so Row Ias. Trotter? That's not newbie. Demon Boar? Finally! The time for revenge has come! Captured alive by a demigod to serve as his claim to fame, and hunted down in Chaldeon, and treated like a Luke up for grabs. Tell me, why it's always the Trotter that gets hurt in the stories? Dear heavens, the pig is talking! Maybe wild Trotters really are just terrible creatures. Hand over the goods! I don't know, maybe the wild Trotters are horrible creatures. You're wrong about that. But that's no excuse for you guys to keep bullying the Trotters. Not this time. I refuse to accept the destiny of the wild Trotters. I will fight. Oh boy, Shield Trotter. Great. Maybe 24 hits. What? Nice target. Go on, pin. Oh, did not count. Okay. 3 more. Okay, shield's broken now. Throw down a nuke. Ooh, that actually had a lot more damage than I thought it would. Alright, 250% shield and deal counter damage equal to 50% of the shield's value. This damage is not fatal. It's quake damage. Don't really have any other shield effects, so I can't really super utilize it. I'll skip it. Mom, nerd. I still couldn't overcome the fate of a trotter. Nice. For Blizzard? This treasure looks shiny and gold. If we auction it off on the black market, it'll definitely fetch a pretty penny. By then, I'll buy out the whole newspaper, make both presents and all the furbos work for me, and become a furbo of furbos who never has to lift a paw, a fur. You, when did you get here? Furblisser? Looks like someone's itching for a beating. Threatening me won't work. I won't hand the treasure over to you. It's all or nothing. We gotta strike first. Repent, you corrupt adults. Oh, as expected of Furblisser. Now that has come to this, time to find a way to make the corrupt Master Thief Furblisser mend his ways. Just give up. Yeah, that tracks for Furblisser. Gain one stack, a permanent stack of 12% damage boost. Ooh. And it doesn't destroy itself? I think you got a Jump Rule Breaker then. I'm never dreaming again. Aha's Funhouse Mirror. That looks terrifying. Cersei's Mechatron. I've been scammed. I've been scammed. Telling me Mechatrons only date other Mechatrons. It clearly prefers light paws. Oh, I feel bad for him. This transformation potion is completely useless. Nobody's ever gonna love me. I'm gonna turn every couple in Player Arcadia into Mechatrons. I've turned into a pathetic loser just for you. You're obviously still a Mechatron. Go look in a mirror. An individual inorganic lives. Even individual inorganic lives have emotions that ebb and flow like the tide. Channel her wrath toward the foe. But still got another shot. It does seem like absurdly powerful. Oh, I'm gonna die.
I am the born of unlimited. Blade works.
Let's do this. See. Well, I'm gonna die again. So they reset every time I hit them? If I kill it, will it explode? Did not retrigger them though. Damn it. Don't have the ability to kill anyone. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I should probably honestly. No, it's not 3 points. I'll save it. Nice. Okay, they're down that much. Do that again. Get another Calibog in. Get another stack. Kill it. Yeah. All non-elite enemies targets transform and attack each other on the next turn. Huh. Pretty good. At this rate, when I become a god tier loser, no, let me fade away. I will never allow future generations to remember me like this. Alrighty.
This voyage departs from Seatbelt Port and is bound for Hermitage Port. For your safety, please
Argenti?
refrain from standing on stageways or near
We're here.
until the
I hope they haven't gone far.
Ah,
and complete
oh maiden as passionate as a red rose, we meet again. And dear friend, it has been far too long. Though only 20 minutes have passed, I sincerely hope you have found your most precious treasure.
Oh, Argenti. Always so helpful. How you mean to?
Who are you?
He's Argenti, a knight of beauty. He's Tristan, a knight of the round table. Uncanny.
Allow me to introduce myself once more. I am but a passing knight of beauty, Argenti. What an honor to cross paths with you again.
Again? But we've never met.
Ah, I see. So you must be the evil doppelganger she spoke of. Forgive me. I have sworn an oath to her that I would take your life with my spear. However, I find such a vow lacks beauty. So permit me to provide you with the latest version. I entreat you to a duel of chivalry. Should I be fortunate enough to triumph, you must agree to withdraw from this Imagenae Holy Grail War and acknowledge that Adrilla, the beauty, is the most peerless beauty of them all.
Yeah, that's fair.
So why are you here?
I won't say another word until we've settled this. Legend has it that chanting Idrilla, goddess of the beauty, is the fairest of them all. 3 times in a row will let you skip battles.
Forgive me. Actions speak louder than words. And I happen to be a man of few words.
Okay, Chimera Treasure in. Phantasm again. Now we suppress them. Draw a card. Get shield apparently. And do like
Bear witness to
can I finally get a second bulwark? Nope, failed again. I keep losing to 50, huh? That's concerning. Ooh, my been turd. Throw down the ult.
rise to the challenge.
What do we get? Yeah, shield, not bad.
I am the bone of my soul. Unlimited. Blade works.
Ooh, got fake nice. Press on. Killed that one, good. Killed that one. Ooh, more energy, nice. Get the heal in. And Gale Look. And the Chimeras, please!
Let thy noise put forth all your might.
Oh, when did I get this back? I didn't notice it. I'm playing one trace card. Down for 3. I should probably have played Joker first, honestly. Ah, 6 is fine. Why did I play this twice? It's probably not worth it. Set up for next turn. Ooh, nice.
The flesh wound.
Okay, that was a projection.
Behold, this symbol of pure. Let the duel commence.
Okay. 2 projections. Let's get King's Vintage.
The flesh wound.
Friends first, though. Ooh, nice.
Rise to the challenge.
Oh, that's really too. Okay, so let's go for Trace On. Ooh, thick board. Come on, hit. Nope. Draw a card. Teamwork. Nice. Go for all assault. And finish up Gale.
For sure.
What a combo engine. Red thing of strange wish power entwined with Red Knight. A certain someone's trail has been detected.
Board the void liner.
Such
This void
beauty.
departs from Seatbelt Port
I
and
admit
is bound
defeat.
for Hermitage Port. For your safety, please refrain from
That was
sharing
tough.
airways.
Sure you're not a servant?
Or near exit.
I am unworthy of such praise. I have yet to fully grasp the ultimate meaning of beauty. Thanks to you two, I am now certain. I am still unworthy to receive the grace of beauty.
What the hell was that just now?
This wish power. It's this star.
That is her name. Even if she does not hail from this universe, she too follows the way to beauty.
How did you become Ishtar's follower? I want to be a knight of the goddess too.
Mr. Argenti, I'm afraid she lied to you. She wants to use all planet chaos as a sacrifice for her ascension. We have to stop her.
That's what she said too. Almost word for word.
Wow. Well, if nothing, she's honest. Huh?
I respect differing ideals, including the ambition to ascend the throne of beauty. However, her plan did indeed sound perilous, so I challenged her to a duel. But after that elegant, magnificent, and daring contest, we cleared up our misunderstanding.
I don't think there were any misunderstandings.
She is only fulfilling the wishes of a girl named Rin Tosaka, and helping her find her most precious object.
I'm the girl named Rin Tosaka.
Does that mean the evil doppelganger is someone else?
That's probably also me. She's just trying to use you to do her dirty work. Don't you see she tricked you?
Her anxiety and confusion arising from her desire to help another were utterly sincere. They were no mere performance. For you, she has given everything. As a knight of beauty, I can promise you, she is a true manifestation of the beauty. I know not of your past. As the defeated, upholding the code of chivalry means I can no longer fight for either of you. But hear me. Your conflict need not end in death, for your souls are equally beautiful and noble. Don't be so heavy-hearted. Let us consider this a simple well-wishing between travelers. For the enduring beauty of this cosmos, farewell! Maiden, as passionate as a red rose. May you all reclaim that most precious thing. What remains after a story comes to a close, after all material gains and losses are accounted for. Something that seems to spring into being from nothing at all.
And there goes. What a strange person. Still, thank you. You said Ishtar is looking for a most precious thing. That must be the Holy Grail we have. It seems she still isn't as certain of victory as she acts. Phew, that's a relief. Let's continue our adventure, Bear Draco. But right now, maybe we can slow down a bit. Look, a text message. Mr. Bear Draco, are you with Miss Tosaka? If possible, I'd like you to meet me at Prologue's Tower later. I have something I want to tell you. About the battle earlier. Please, do come.
After we confirmed that the Red Knight was an archer, Miss Castris suddenly sent a message asking to meet at Prologue's Tower.
Ladies and gentlemen, to Pearlux Corp. The Mechatron production line can be hazardous. For your safety, please observe all safety guidelines and refrain from
My mentor has a real weakness for stuff. I planned on buying gifts before leaving, but I guess we're doing this early. I don't see Miss Castris. Is she not here yet?
Wow, look, Cass! They even have Nikador!
Wow, really?
You're being too loud!
A ghost?
Ah, bollocks.
Mr. and Miss Tosaka, sorry, we were so engrossed we didn't see you. Hades' helm of invisibility works a little too well.
You gave us a scare. Your treasure really does have quite the connection to the underworld. And this is?
This is my sister, Polixia. She's my master now.
How'd that work?
We wanted to see you and thank you in person.
Thank us?
If it weren't for wish power, if you hadn't come to this world, if the Holy Grail hadn't turned the memory of an eternal page into reality...
Ah, that's how that happened. We are the throne. We are literally the throne.
If it weren't for the series of miracles the two of you brought about, we wouldn't be here at all.
I wonder if they can take memories back.
I'm so glad to see you again.
The Holy Grail can't grant wishes anymore. Anyways, I'm just glad to see them again.
It's wonderful that you can reunite after so long. But unfortunately, the Grail can't grant wishes anymore. At least not in this Holy Grail War.
This invisibility cloak is all we need. We decided from the start to keep a low profile and just enjoy city life. Unfortunately, Sparksy got to us first. She used the false attendant's writings to forge a new contract with me, leaving me no choice but to draw my blade against you. But she didn't hurt us, or do anything else out of line.
Really? The stream wasn't outlined? Right?
If we don't count that earlier transformation.
Oh.
I'm sorry. It's okay. I guess this counts as a unique experience of modern life. At least we learned how to order takeout. Casterus even fast-tracked her car and motorcycle license exams yesterday, though she was forced to do it.
Wow. You do that? Then poly and mech shouldn't be a problem either. That's a say I didn't expect you to have. Eh,
Can I do that?
maybe.
I mean, you flatter me. We had many other strange encounters too. When we get back to an eternal page, it'd probably take 3 days and 3 nights straight to tell folks about what happened. It'd take a whole day just to compare the combat power of Nikador and Magimech.
Oh? You two seem quite interested in Mectrons.
To tell the truth, we invited you here because we wanted to pick out a thank you gift and see the mechs up close. But we ended up getting completely absorbed in it. The sugar-coated bullets of modern society are truly terrifying.
Yeah.
If you don't mind, would you like to pick your own gift? It might ruin the surprise, but finding something you both like is still a win.
Let's call it my treat. I already have Aloe King Pom Pom. Where'd you get the money?
Where did they get the money?
Where'd you get the money?
I get a cut from my live streams.
Oh. Especially it's more friendly than I thought.
It's not much, but it's enough for a couple of model kids.
Let's call it my treat. Something for everyone.
No way! You're the ones who helped us.
I am the host after all.
You're all new to this universe, and I can't exactly let my guests foot the bill. Tonight's tab is on me.
Well, then I'd be happy to oblige. Polixia?
Miss Castros brought us the critical clues required to defeat Ishtar. And a souvenir for her master. Important.
Casterus, which is better? The perfect destruction engine or the super articulated Glamoth Iron Cavalry? Neither. They're both too expensive.
I can pay with my good looks.
Casterus, he said it's okay. Still no.
Damn it. Oh! Are they the writer servant pair because they're sisters? I forgot that was Sakura and Medusa. And the Greek analogy also still tracks too. Huh. That's actually interesting. That's pretty clever. Sorry, the brownies. I got get out my teeth.
They're so close. I wouldn't have guessed. I thought they'd have more traditional hobbies, like Sakura.
Who's Sakura?
Ah. I suppose I haven't mentioned it to you. I have a younger sister too. Sakura Mato. We have different last names, but she's my sister by blood. She's a girl who loves candy, sweets, and a good horror story.
You really are a lot like Casterus and her sister. Loving horror stories is what you call traditional?
Eh? But Sakura really likes them. Although,
Let's go with this one. What do you think? Castorus? Are you okay? Yes, don't worry. We still have time. Let's walk around a bit more.
it's nothing. Looks like they made their choice. Shall we keep looking around?
Ooh, there's even an exhibit on runner casting techniques over there. I want to see.
Yeah, I got so many molecules I want to build. Like, I own them,
So
too.
beautiful. Is this the charm of industrialization?
Aren't you going to pick something?
I already picked mine when you weren't looking. I never understood the appeal of these toys, but seeing them in real life, with a soul imbued by wish power, I guess anyone curious about the world would be drawn to them.
Amazing. Oh, too bad the introduction ended without explaining how the Mechatron actually moves. Guess it's a trade secret.
Allow me to expose Perlux's trade secret.
The answer is transference.
Transference. Isn't that a concept from psychoanalysis?
It sounds quite complicated.
It's actually simple. For example, Miss Castris, do you love Polexia?
Huh? If you mean as family. Of course. Polixia is my dearest sister.
Imagine a girl who looks just like her. Would you transfer your feelings for your sister onto her and treat her as you would the real Polixia?
Is that true, Castorus?
Naturally, this transference is unconscious. Regardless of one's conscious mind, people are driven by their subconscious. When an individual projects their feelings for person A onto a similar person B, that's transference.
Ah, so you mean Mechatrons can move because people have seen similar things before?
No, it's because humanity wants to see similar things that Mechatrons are given life. The essence of Imagenesis is simply the reality people wish to make real.
Oh, that's amazing! I totally get it. So, in the end, what makes Mechatrons move?
Path power, technically. Quantum mechanics. I don't know. I mean, technically it's path power, isn't it?
When Imagenae are born, they draw a portion of mass from the elation path space to form their bodies. Upon death, those bodies dissipate, returning that mass to the path space. I made all of that up. Alex didn't tell me anything.
Subconsciously, you pray to be stronger, to be more perfect. As if then you would be able to escape your predicament. Thanks to you, a new Imagenae named Rin Tosaka appeared in Planacadia.
Are you thinking about Ishtar? On that matter, I have some thoughts I could share.
Ah, you noticed. You noticed, Miss Castros.
Maybe the problem isn't as complicated as you think.
Hold on. Let's check out first. Then we'll talk business.
Agreed.
Ouch. That's relatable. Pay, or use a smarter way to pay.
Why won't you let me return?
I'd like to get each of them a gift.
Castros, what do you pick? Osaka, what do you pick? Oh, what did you pick? What did Castros pick?
My sister and I chose Alloy King Pom Pom as a symbol of the Trailblaze. No, of this cosmos. I think there is no better fitting gift. If you don't mind, I'd like to give it to Miss Tosaka as well.
Tosaka, what did you pick?
I chose Allo King Pom Pom. When it comes to picking a gift that represents the Trailblaze and Bear Draco, this is definitely the best choice. But Bear Draco, if I suggested we give it to the two of them as a gift from both of us, would you mind?
But you two are the real sisters here. Eh? Swapping twice means back to 0.
Ah.
2 King Pom Pom Alloy Armor 999s. How would you like to pay?
Oh, come on, don't do that. We have the money. Make up an employee ID.
Just put it under this employee ID.
Rack your brain. You scrambled a few numbers you can remember into something that resembled an employee ID.
Wait, isn't this Madame Pearl's employee ID?
Well, it is their first time visiting our cosmos. It's only proper the gifts be given in the name of the IPC to show the proper respect. We still have more touring to do, so please, just deliver them to the Furbobo Weekly office. Run!
Why?
It's all arranged. Huh? Where'd they go? Oh, what a rush! I knew it! If I went all out, this wheelchair would go faster than Lord Nias.
Now we get down to business. I want to try singing it too. So this is the true power of the Lay Forklift.
I don't know where you heard that name, but you definitely used it on the wrong person.
Maybe we'll never be able to forget this Holy Grail War.
That's the meaning of the journey. But you two want to part with your meaningful souvenirs from the journey and give them to us. Why?
Our reason is the same as yours. This memento is more precious to the other person than it is to me.
After all, this is your first time in this cosmos, right?
But you and I both have our own deeper reasons. I know. That's Miss Tosaka's secret. Let's set that aside for now. Right now, we have no option but to defeat Ishtar. Otherwise, Miss Tosaka won't be able to continue her journey.
Defeating a legendary goddess, huh? It's funny. It's a fine coincidence how it lines up with the Christos Heir's adventures in As I've Written.
Actually, that's exactly why we are here. We will help Miss Tosaka defeat her.
You live up to your names as epic heroes. But will the methods meant to slay titans be enough to kill a Mesopotamian god deity?
Perhaps you missed it, Miss Tosaka. I never said kill. I said defeat.
Defeat?
That's right. Be it titans or gods, humans are nothing to them. The odds of ants slaying a behemoth are incredibly slim.
But if they can create their own rules, even ants have countless ways to win.
That's how the epics of humanity are all written too.
We must create a Holy Grail War especially for you, Miss Tosaka.
That's something we can just whip up on the spot. I hope nothing goes wrong. Here comes the sister's hot blood combo attack.
While I was stuck as Sparksy's servant, I learned a lot of Fuyuki City's secrets from that archer. I finally understand how the Holy Grail War really works. You could say it's the only viable strategy we have left.
Archer? Sounds like he isn't exactly thrilled to risk his neck for the goddess either. That's good news. Still, creating a Holy Grail War, especially for me. I get it. You want me to absorb the magical energy in the Holy Grail before Ishtar can, cutting her off at the source. But the ceremony for the Grail we have is already done. I don't think we can host another one.
You don't need to worry about that, Miss Tosaka. Because in this Imagenae Holy Grail War, there are actually 2 Grails.
2 Grails? Unexpected, yet makes perfect sense. Where's the other Grail now?
In the hands of someone we all know. You're going to be surprised when you see them. We don't know exactly where they are right now, but that master and servant duo will definitely be a huge help to you, Miss Tosaka. At this point, only one crucial question remains. Miss Tosaka, to save Plain Arcadia, are you willing to give up your chance to continue your journey?
We might still have other options. That's not a fair thing to ask. Please don't say that. I'm the root cause of this whole mess. Logically and emotionally, I owe everyone a resolution. I already swore I'd bring this event to a satisfactory end. At this point, wouldn't I be a laughingstock to you great heroes if I back down now just because I heard there'd be a cost? If I lose something, I'll just find a way to get it back. Believing I won't lose anything in the end is how I made it this far. Rest assured, I've been prepared for this since the moment I started this journey.
Miss Tosaka, you needn't be so heavy-hearted. You can leave it to us to defeat the goddess.
Huh?
After all, even mountains of gold and silver can't compare to the weight of 2 souls, can they?
Are you planning to throw your imaginated bodies straight into the Grail to convert them to magical energy? No way! Absolutely not!
I don't see why not. The power of a goddess is a bit more intense than I imagined. Just stalling her for a little while nearly drained everything we had. I really wanted to finish this Plain Arcadia journey with you. But we can still keep you company as you go on, just in a different form. My sister and I have already made up our minds. After all, these imaginated bodies were just accidental miracles to begin with. We're really, really happy that we could go on this sightseeing tour full of surprises and have so many of our wishes granted all at once. At the end of this journey, there could be nothing better than sharing our joy with Miss Tosaka and the Trailblazer. Besides, everyone back in As I've Written is still waiting to hear this brand new adventure story we wrote with you. Shouldn't keep them waiting, right? We might carry different burdens than you do, Miss Tosaka. But be it flame chasing, magecraft, or the paths, people often mistake bending the laws of nature for nature itself. They forget that before any of that, we exist first and foremost as humans. We're bound to lose things along our journey, but those bonds don't just vanish. The blessing of death stripped me of all my bonds the moment I was born. But with the help of all the flame chasers, I managed to bring my sister and everyone else back to me. I was destined to lay down my life to chase the flames. But it wasn't until the very end that I realized we were never trapped by fate. We were moving forward to protect everything we had finally gotten back. This is the final bond I formed. It's the reason we could break the cycle and plant the spores of Noose across the cosmos. We are worthy of being human. These are the most precious treasures life has given me. Now, I want to pass them on to you, as a thank you, and as a blessing from one traveler to another. To everyone, you have always been the girl who shines like the morning star. So please, keep shining. forever and always.
Castris, Plexia, thank you. I won't let you down. And I won't waste this precious treasure, the strength to go forth. And with that, the truth about Ryder, Miss Castris, has finally came to light. Her true master was her sister, Plexia, who was granted imaginated life alongside her. The treasure they were given was Hades' Helm of Invisibility, arguably the perfect item for two sisters who wanted no part in the conflict. It's just a shame they were blackmailed into being Sparksy's accomplices. Who is herself an accomplice? The day of the final battle is drawing near, but now I am absolutely certain that the final victory will be ours.
90%. Cannot draw this card. The hell does it do? Does this mean that it deck's one card less? So you can like cycle it through faster?
Morning, my trailblazer. This is a message for you. If you're awake, please come to the rooftop of Graphia Academy, where we first met. A surprise awaits.
Long faded night.
Even though I was so confident just now, you probably have noticed by this point. Master, that the Saber Master Servant pair of this Holy Grail War have not made their appearance yet.
I forgot, she's talking to the Great Mage Zelrich? I remember his name. The one who made the Kaleido sticks.
Where is it? Where is it? Aha! Found it!
Is that some kind of secret weapon? Is that an accessory you lost? Is that your secret money stash?
How did you know? Wait! No, it isn't! This is a defensive spell I set in place to fend against ambushes. I had to leave it in a hurry before I could retrieve it. With the Tosaka family's magecraft attribute of conversion, I can store magic in gemstones and use that to dissipate the magecraft of attackers. You know, just like the airbag in cars. I knew it. Someone destroyed the gemstone. It can't be used as a mystic code.
Was it Ishtar? There goes your secret stash.
Ishtar should be the one feeling upset, not me. As an imaginated divinity has become her shackles. If she wants to survive, she requires even more wish power than regular Imagenae. An astronomical amount, even. That's why she's fixated on even the smallest fraction of energy. This broken gemstone is proof that she's hit the end of the road.
Oh, so this is the legendary sword. How about adding another condition? If I win, you let me have it.
Wait, Violent?
This sword was forged to choose a king. When its owner upholds what is right, or proves to be the perfect ruler, its power shall truly live up to the name of the holy sword. If you are truly noble, you would naturally live up to this sword. Unfortunately, I do not plan on handing it over.
Well, you leave me no choice.
What's going on? A servant in the school. Paradraco. Let's check it out. The basketball court? As for who it is, well, it's that Saber we both know so well, of course.
I got pressing the wrong button.
Final! Saber!
I heard from the
Friendo! Be careful, there's a crowd there.
How interesting.
Deranged laughter. Give it up. All that we covet and deem precious only appear beautiful because they are beyond our reach. Fools who bear great ambition and reach for things beyond the realm of mankind. What a pleasant surprise to find two here. Alas, men do not interest me. It's been a long time, Saber.
Another half-naked man. Am I seeing things?
Please step behind me, Master. This man, he may be problematic, but there's no doubt about his immense strength. If you are here for gems and treasures, I'm ready to fight. I will defeat you head on.
Wonderful. Really fitting of a woman who has charmed me. However, it is not yet time to leap into my arms. Hey, Whitehair, I order you to point your blade at me. Tell me, who can bear the fire alone? Can one who bears the fire alone control its flames?
Your tactics are intriguing. Come again.
Go on, flee in defeat. Ha 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 ha!
Master? Hang on. Are we both servants this time? Are you Ishtar or...
I knew we'd meet again. Yes, he is Ishtar.
Yes, indeed. Though if we stand on opposing sides, we will have to clash swords. There's magical energy flowing through you, unlike Ishtar. Are you really Rin? But how can this be? Saber! Great, finally a servant I can actually talk to. But you seem a little different from the Saber I know. I feel the same about you. You're from a different world than I remember, aren't you? No, even so, you're still the same Rin I know. Forgive me, we fought not long ago, so I'm still wary.
Man, I wish I had his voice.
She didn't hurt you, right? Setting myself aside, my master is also a brave warrior.
More! Another!
Regardless, she is not planning on killing anyone. All she needs is the treasure. My master and I had clashing opinions on how to deal with Urk's great goblet. And we were forced to reach a conclusion through a duel.
Here I come, King of Heroes! Are you sure you have enough treasures left?
So you're the owner of the other Grail. Has it been taken? No, we still have it. But the King of Heroes interrupted us before we could do anything. You two. Keep it down!
That was barely enough for me to break a sweat. But you have proven yourself. You do belong in Amphorian epics. Speak your name. A noble name is worthy of a place in my mind.
Finan of Ides Elysiae. A good fight makes us friends, doesn't it?
Over the ages, only one has held the title of Be My Friend, and no one can replace them. Be content serving me as your king, as I rise upon your shoulders.
Why are half-naked men always ordering me around like this?
It's because you're a hero shouldering the way of the world. That's your penalty for having bad fashion sense. That can't be true. It's 'cause
I
he's a
know
hero.
that sense of humor anywhere. Long time no see, my best partner.
So it's over? The Goldie I know came here just to spar? Such a fool. I'm here to retrieve the Great Goblet. To defeat a divine spirit, we must have weapons, warriors, and rewards. Not a single one less. Her half-witted schemes that brings nothing but shame to the gods will shatter soon. Let us have the war strategy meeting at the Old Wolf's office. We're going to war so soon? But there are still some days left before the final battle. The path to victory is clear. Why shouldn't we finish this in one swift stroke? Whitehair, if you wish to play the savior once more, follow me. Otherwise, the glory shall be mine. As for you two, as key pieces of the battle, you cannot refuse. I'll do my best. It's still pretty scary. Let's talk about rewards first.
I'll join you. Taking down a god? That's my forte. Saber, it seems we have something more important to deal with. Shall we call it a truce for now?
Whatever world I am in, this sword shall always serve to save others. I'm glad to fight alongside you once more, Beatracto.
Another tough opponent, huh? I'll show you how tight our bond is.
All 7 pairs of master and servants, 14 heroes, are now here. The heroes who will fight against the god will have all assembled. Surprisingly, even the ever-frivolous king has also made a personal appearance. Earth's Great Goblet, the king will hold a banquet with it and celebrate the final battle. Ooh. 2 for 2. Oh, next turn. I don't like that setup. Especially with Archer having the card in the opening hand. And thus, all 7 Master Servant pairs, a total of 14 heroes, have made their appearance. The heroes destined to stand against the gods are now fully assembled. As for Urk's Great Goblet, the king will personally use it to host a banquet, offering a grand send-off for the final battle. Okay, that's the same thing. And they're all right here. Okay. Holding a banquet at the office. What in the world is he thinking? We'll find out once we take a look. Once the banquet ends, it'll probably be time for the final battle. Whether it's the final showdown or the pre-battle briefing, let's give it our all, in style.
So this is what the office looks like.
It is not. Is that a lawn chair? This is just a bounded field, the tip of the iceberg when it comes to the Holy Grail. This appears to be the Phantasmoon courtyard, a forbidden area of the Phantasmoon games. It may not be as luxurious as my royal palace, but it is fairly elegant. This tree in particular suits me very well. I have no reason to grant you common folk the honor of witnessing a king's true might, but I can make an exception to defeat that incompetent goddess. Come forth. Join me in the glorious slaying of a god.
A feast before slaying a god. That Imperator immediately comes to mind.
Enough of the unpleasant talk. You should be drinking your fill. Tell me, how does my stash compare to the treasures of this world? Speak your mind freely. Since some of you have yet to come of age, fret not. There are non-alcoholic drinks.
I'll grab a drink then. It perfectly balances the richness of honey, the sweetness of lilac and vanilla, and the tartness of citrus. I can even feel the dense and vast warmth of soil, like I'm stepping into a spring garden hanging in midair. An exquisite flavor, though I can sense a fear of loss.
Certainly, it is the fear of loss. Without the right amount of bitterness, treasures lose their value. Elation, the foundation of all things, is another name for it.
Legendary King of Heroes, do you fear loss too?
This concerns my heavy past. If I speak of it, you shall have to bear this sin for the rest of your life.
It'll just be one of many things on my shoulders. I'm all ears.
Reckless fools who have no concept of sin. But I shan't spoil the merrymaking, so listen closely. The union of loss and gain is the law. In the past, the gods were enforcers of the law. They controlled the balance of loss and gain, thus preserving their role. However, the gods created humans. Unlike their creators, human desires knew no bounds. The world morphed to suit their desires. With enough time, they could even alter the rules of planets. The gods foresaw that the law they defended would one day be overturned. Hence, they came to experience the fear of loss.
Interesting. Despite being gods, most of the titans of Amphorius chose to walk alongside humans.
Even the Eons are hardly hostile towards humans. However, they simply regard humans as ants too insignificant to be considered enemies.
The gods could not match humans in numbers and desires. Thus, they were forced to merge both, and create shackles that would bind humans while embodying both perspectives. As long as they forsook their dignity, they could continue to rule over the law. This was the ultimate loss and gain they could come up with.
They reached the same conclusion as the Theoros.
And thus, a child of the gods was born, with mixed blood and a heavy burden upon his shoulders. He was a wedge cast down from heaven by the gods, the wedge of the heavens. And that is my true nature. That may be so, but there are stories going around about how this child of the gods overthrew the gods with his dear friend. It is true that this body was crafted by the gods, but that is a separate matter from the being known as Gilgamesh. Once the wind gusted into the opening and my soul struggled awake, I began my life as me. Since I've decided to be a king, the land beneath my feet weighs deeply in my heart. As for the gods, why should I care for them?
I understand now why I've been strangely drawn to you from the moment we met. We walk the same path.
My destiny is far more complicated than you can fathom. Instructing my subjects, reveling in wealth, standing alongside my friend, eliminating all evils that hinder the development of civilization.
You're right. I take back what I just said. We walk different paths indeed.
Certainly so. I am the king, and trivial matters such as those were handled in the blink of an eye. Until another life returned to dust and soil. In common speech, that would mean death. It was my close friend. The only one who could stand on equal footing with me. Only then did I understand the need to mourn for death and fear it. Even to be conscious of its existence. And in that moment, I was finally able to face my true nature. Can you comprehend this? From the very beginning, I was born from the gods' fear of loss. That's enough for now. It is merely a short and amusing journey tinged with confusion.
I think we're thinking about the same thing, Gilgamesh. Even the mighty Ishtar is scared of losing this hard-won imaginated life. That's why she needs the Holy Grail to live on as a real god.
It wouldn't be a Holy Grail War if we weren't fighting over the Holy Grail. The Holy Grail responds to wishes. So think carefully. What do the treasures you receive mean to you?
Loss and gain. Does fear of loss also imply gain of desires? But your musings mean little to me.
Maybe he's saying that you should take paid leave and get some rest. I only have one wish this time, and that's to give it my all until I'm satisfied. That cowboy's bound to leap for joy if he sees this darling chalice.
How shallow. As for you, officer, you must be here because you have some dark secrets to hide. But it's my duty as a king to keep spoilers from spilling out, so I won't force you to speak now.
We received the Great Goblet. After the adventure in the dream world, the wish-granting chalice no longer mattered much to me. I suppose it must mean something more to you. As things stand, do you still wish to use the Great Goblet to summon your companions and reunite with them? Upon learning your past, I was relieved to know that you had your own wishes. However, I can sense that they don't come from your heart, but from regret. In fact, they may even be born from hatred of your past self, who failed to achieve perfection in everything.
Just a little. You noticed all that?
Of course. My instinct is A rank. You burned everything down to save the world, fighting for an impossible chance to survive. If the chance arises again, I sincerely hope that Enforius can embark on a life that is no longer so cruel. However, if you hesitate, the price will be unfathomably heavy.
I understand. Losses are a constant on the Flame Chase journey. In fact, this can be said of every journey taken as a human. Moving forward comes with loss. Staying rooted in the same spot might be a way of avoiding fears, but you will inevitably lose something even more precious before you even realize.
What remains after a story comes to a close, where all material gains and losses are accounted for? Something that seems to spring into being from nothing at all.
It's a lie to say I do not wish to meet them again. But if it's just a fleeting wish, light is a dream. That'll be too cruel.
But please don't beat yourself up over such thoughts. There's nothing wrong with wishing to show others a bright future. I can't agree with this perspective entirely now, but someone once said this to me. A path that can make more people smile, even if it means smiling in goodbye, would never be the wrong path. We should discuss how to fight Ishtar.
You seem to be pumped for it. An idea?
Miss Casters and Miss Polixia were a huge help. Gilgamesh too. King of Heroes, if we channel magical energy into your goblet, can we rewrite the Master Servant designations and gather all the command spells into a single body? Hey, you said magical energy, didn't you? Magical energy, not wish power. It's meaningless to replicate another Imagenae Holy Grail War. If we're bound by the same rules, there's little chance for mortals to defeat a god. So we must dictate our own rules. one advantageous to us, and begin a true Holy Grail War belonging to the mages. I mean, mages are just a bunch of delusional lunatics trying to create a new order and overcome the gods. I agree, but it is a lot for you to reclaim the magical energy you have now. If you channel the magical energy into the Holy Grail ritual, you will never be able to leave this cosmos. Your efforts won't be in vain. No matter what, I'll stick with you to the end. You can join us on the Express. I've made up my mind. I've learned from the myth of Ishtar in the underworld. Even if all my treasures are ripped from my grasp, I'll take them back one by one. Believing I won't lose anything in the end is how I made it this far. And I will walk with the same belief on this path ahead. Even if this path leads to hell, I will forge on.
Huh. Shallow, ignorant, foolish, absurd. But this obstinate declaration pleases me. Go on. Follow me on this royal path. Take it and do as you please with this world.
Wait, no, that's way too violent. But we'll gladly receive the Holy Grail. After all,
Rules are made to be broken.
now it's time for the decisive piece in the battle. Baron Draco's noble phantasm. After coming here, I've indeed lost a lot. However, I've also gained plenty. Forming a contract with Baron Draco, reunited with former friends, foes, and my other self, striving for a common goal with everyone, and enjoying the journey we're on, and the one we'll be embarking on. Most importantly, we managed to open our hearts despite knowing nothing about each other. Without this dependable servant of mine, I wouldn't have made it this far alone.
This unyielding bond is our greatest weapon.
It is my noble phantasm, my origin. It is the truth, the proof of my trailblazing. Seems like the connection between you two is adequate enough to unleash Baron Draco's true power as a servant.
Although no one knows the truth behind this weapon. As long as it can be activated as noble phantasm, we can temporarily manifest a miracle that rivals the second magic.
Second magic. That's the magic that controls parallel worlds, right?
We can draw wish power from parallel worlds and deploy an anti-divinity reality marble. But the Holy Grail has never imparted any knowledge to Baron Draco. Powerful magic like a reality marble that may be detected and sealed by the Mages Association is unthinkable. In other words, Baron Draco doesn't know how to manifest his mental landscape.
The treasury of Babylon prevails over all. I shall play my trump card when the occasion calls for it. We march at dawn, foolish goddess. If you are listening, struggle against death while you can.
Let's go. It's time for a showdown with the gods.
Gotta yank her earrings off and smack her in the face. The
grand battle that symbolizes the end takes place on the very stage where the story first began. It is the theme park belonging to the Astro Express. How touching.
Nice.
It's almost time for the decisive battle. Everyone ready? Everyone's ready. How about you?
Let's go. It's time to finish this.
Conduct myself with confidence and elegance, then give my absolute all.
Initiating route clearance.
Damn it.
You're finally here. It must have been difficult for you to find this place. Talking such a big game to me, classless. Who taught you that? Who taught you that, Archer? I really can't figure out why he would stand with you unconditionally. He actually did want to resist at first. But even the champion of justice has no choice but to worship me at my feet. How insulting. It's a command spell, isn't it? Do you think I'm an amateur that lashes out recklessly like some enraged wild boar? It's a goddess's charm and negotiation skills. That's all. If you work for me, the goddess of fertility and beauty, I can consider showing mercy. But if you resist, then you shall witness the horrors of war once again. Rin, no one needs you anymore. As for your lifelong wishes, let them vanish. Stop bluffing. The future you envision will never come to be. Puny ants yearning to fight the gods. Speaking of slaying gods, there are quite a few enthusiasts among my servants. What? You said yourself, I've been excluded from this whole Grail War from the very start. Gotta change the setting. And that's how it became the biggest cheat in this world.
Yes, Star. It's time to end this enemy between us.
Oh, isn't that something? But to the great goddess of Venus, you're ultimately just a bunch of forsaken souls huddling together for comfort. What about you? Hasn't the great goddess of Venus always relied on Archer and Sparksy so she could hide in the shadows like a coward? Stand down, Archer.
Can I really?
Certainly. I am supreme among the gods. I accept all offerings without hesitation, even the lowliest amount of dust. Listen closely, Rin. This is your final warning. Surrender and hand over your body. Put an end to the pain of solitude. Only someone as spoiled as you would think that being strong and independent is a kind of suffering. Besides, don't I have numerous companions accompanying me on this road? I will prove your mistakes, then surpass you and the gods. Just watch.
Wait, Aquila! Insolent woman. I should show you the witness the measure of a true king. Oh shit, I should change my duck then. Attack's coming. Man. Damn it! I fast pressed it. Don't really have a good combo piece here.
Your moment to shine. All eyes are on you.
I forgot to activate that.
martial arts are mine to command! Elation hilarious!
And Gablog.
Cheap trick.
At least Saber's no phantasm. Whoa, it's a train! Reach Phaidons.
I shall accept your wishes! Dawnmaker!
Oh. Yeah, I should have switched to Japanese. Wait, can I switch? No, I can't.
That sounds too ominous.
Alright. So now we're playing Archer. Put it. Okay, ref 4. They finish with a triple queen run. Okay, so Chimera. King's Vessel.
I am the born of my
And Pete.
unlimited. Blade works.
Probably get energy back. I'm at 3. Let's draw a card. Okay. Let's use Rin Pendant. The Mind Eye. Damn it. Oh, good. King's Vintage, get NP back. Got Chimera Treasure. Cover 50%. Ignite. Destroy. Even if Defiance is ultimately impossible, even if its salvation is ultimately beyond reach. Fire up the wrought iron as well, and resist at the unavoidable fate. Never forget this. The version of yourself you should aspire to be is always your strongest self. Unlimited Blade works.
I am unlimited. Blade works.
Unleash the Trailblazers, no phantasm.
Leave it to me.
Meteors of this vast universe, bound to me.
Go. Make that woman face reality.
From the boundless heavens to the vast earth.
This newborn sun, tear open the sky!
So take your heart.
In the name of Trailblazer, reveal all the tremors of the past and the future!
Time to shine. This shall be our...
Star Rail Night!
How ugly. Struggling unbearably with this obsession, even if it means your utter annihilation.
Ugly. As a god, should I not be responding to her wishes?
So ignoring reality, this is a fundamental difference between you and me. While you indulge in a response to her, you've already snatched away her precious treasure.
You want to destroy it with your own hands too.
All that we covet and deem precious only appears, okay? If we're her, she would have found okay?
Who else but me should do it?
Okay. Just disappeared.
The first was heaven. The second was earth. The third was the underworld. The three intertwine as one, giving the world its true form. The universe was once hell before the sky and earth split. Thus, the witness and my dear friend of old raised a scepter and proclaimed, O stars above, disobey the sky, split the earth, shine bright in the land of death. This is the creation of the epic of the Babylonian myth.
Enuma Elish.
Heavenly Fathers, is this what you once witnessed with your own eyes? Is this why you want to secure them with anchors and shackles for eternity? I understand now. I knew they'd deviate from humans. What they seek is not a moment frozen in time, but an infinite journey forward. Ishtar. Congratulations on finding your most precious treasure at the end of your journey. Return to reality. I will leave this world and return this long-held wish to where it belongs. What are you talking about? Alright, don't be so dejected. I'm willing to be merciful, despite your rudeness before. I can still take you back with me, just so you know. Huh? I can only blame myself for wanting to look cool. Even though I've been pushing everyone away from me, I'll keep going and doing my best to embrace everyone in my arms. I've learned from the underworld myth about you. Even if all my treasures are ripped from my grasp, I'll take them back one by one. So now, I want to hold you in my arms and take you back safely. Come, let this body bearing its conviction of moving forward become one with me once more. I really can't win against you. It's a promise then. You must take us back safe and sound. But How in the world do you fall out of a collapsing battlefield and hit the ground without a single scratch?
Dropping the ball when matters most, as always. I guess some last-minute support is needed from me.
How is that even possible? You shouldn't be able to maintain your current state.
It is a world rooted in imagination, after all. Not to mention, I'm a man capable of sharing my own dignity unconditionally to fulfill wishes. So one last thing. Please tell me your name, so I may leave this adventure with no regret.
What is this? You're still pretending not to know me?
My character is an unidentified servant, so of course, this time. Just kidding. I didn't expect you to be so unlucky that you'd meet me again after the Holy Grail War. But since we've met, a proper greeting would be necessary to live up to the strict etiquette of the Tosaka family. Don't you agree?
What am I to do with you? Then allow me to repeat myself.
I really must thank you for your hospitality.
Seriously, can't you be candid in a moment like this? Listen carefully. My name isn't just handed out to everyone. I'm Rin Tosaka. Great seeing you, Archer.
Rin Tosaka. Wow. This stunning echo is perfect for you. Now, it's time we send you off on your final journey.
This really feels like a final farewell. Just like everyone else, no matter where we are, we will definitely meet again.
I certainly hope so. Let's press on together then, and keep moving forward. Two days later, Imagineer Holy Grail War Epilogue.
The 7 days are up. I wonder if Rin found a way to get home. If not, Pom Pom probably still can make room for her.
That great war has finally drawn to a close, and my journey is also reaching its conclusion. The most gripping part of a story is often not the climax. Instead, it is the more ordinary yet lingering aftertaste that follows. What remains after a story comes to a close, after all material gains and losses are accounted for? Something that seems to spring into being from nothing at all. What exactly is the answer to this question for me? I will let you to be the judge of that, Master.
I know 99 was here.
Everyone is still here. What about Rin?
The servant's power is disappearing. Right on schedule. Should now be more or less time to return to normal life.
It's locking off during work? Trolling during your downtime? Must be nice.
It's not that simple. I'd prefer this Holy Grail War to keep going for a bit longer. And you? You materialized too easily. Have any wishes that weren't granted?
Woohoo promised to take me to the finest pub in the cosmos for them drinks. I just haven't had time to get in touch with him, unfortunately. Rogue spirits have to leave behind some unresolved regrets. If not, the Holy Grail won't be able to reach me again. Why didn't you say so earlier? I'll call him right now. How about saving those regrets for a beautiful reunion?
Why didn't you say so earlier? Anyway, leave it to me. He won't turn down a rare opportunity to share a drink.
Really, Detective? I guess you're not totally useless either.
Oh, well, we'll share the spoils. If there's a chance, let's meet at World's End.
This may be where we part ways. It's just a shame that we didn't get to test your holy sword in the end.
Would you like to try it, Master?
Could I? Right now?
Of course, though not right now. Let's return to the basketball court and finish our duel. If you come out on top, Caliburn will not disappoint you.
I'm in. Don't make me wait for nothing. A fight? Count me in.
Apologies, Master. No, this time, we're comrades. We have sworn the knight's oath to fight and win fair and square, never allowing the strength of others to influence the tie.
But we're short a referee. Once we resolve issues here, you and I might even get to spar a couple of rounds. A duel to the death. Does any other end stir the heart and soul of a warrior more?
If that's the case, then let's begin. May we share this honor in the name of Britain.
Whatever happened to Mr. N? Ooh. Stuff. Letters to the detective. Too slow. Too slow, my treasure. My treasures will soon be snatched away by the scoundrels overrunning the city. Wake up! The Holy Grail War is already over. Is law enforcement really that bad in the city? Don't worry, I won't be snatched away. Fool! I did not mean you. Even though the Holy Grail War has ended, I am still able to maintain my current state for a while. As for you, prepare to work your fingers to the bone serving me.
Is this?
Morning, my trailblazer. This is a message. If you manage to see this, please come to the rooftop of Graphia Academy again, the place where we first met. I'll be waiting here for you until we officially set off.
I should go check it out.
I need you to come. Then saying goodbye to everyone.
Nobody has any regrets about no one has any regrets. What about you? I was planning on saying goodbye to you first, then I'll look for everyone else.
Of course. Maybe I'll never be able to forget this Holy Grail War. Time flies. In the blink of an eye, it's already time to head to the next stop.
Isn't your magical energy all used up?
The magical energy in the Holy Grail? Oh yeah, there's not a single drop left. But I was able to find this precious treasure thanks to you and everyone else. At the cost of their imaginated bodies, Miss Castris and Miss Polexia transformed their own fates into pure magical energy and passed every bit of it into my hands, which reignited the ruby pendant bearing the power of conversion. It belongs to me alone. What remains after a story comes to a close, after all material gains and losses are accounted for, something that seems to spring into being from nothing at all. It is the strength to go forth. It is 1,000 times more precious than all the wealth in the world combined. Tears, laughter, anger, hatred. They are all symptoms suffered by all living things afflicted with a disease called existence. Symptoms they also embrace and enjoy as a part of the rhythm of life. This is the final answer given to me by this cosmos. I've already promised to return. And in case too much time passes and you forget your master, take this parting gift, my servant. This copy took some real digging to track down. Supposedly, it's quite the well-known fantasy action visual novel in those circles. I'm very interested in it, Keep it safe and wait for me to come back so we can play together. Okay? Don't try to sneak off.
No problem. I'll keep it safe. Time will tell. Might spoil it for you, you know. You can play video games too?
I'm not such a tech noob, you know. I can play super easy to clear games. Finally, just be safe. I hereby invoke my final command spell. In accordance with the laws of the Holy Grail, bind my servant in absolute obedience. This game disc, with its original price tag of 3 carat diamonds, is not an offering but a debt. When returned, interest shall be paid to compensate for the cost and risk of the master's forfeiture of the item at an annual interest rate of 3%, with an annual benefits including installment options. That's all for now. We can discuss the supplementary terms later. The pact is sealed, and I can finally set out without any worries.
You loan shark this?
So goodbye, my trailblazer.
Wait.
Eh? There's something else you'd like to say to me?
Hand over your parting gift.
I prepared a gift too.
May this journey lead us starward. Rules are made to be broken. May Ancestor Akavelli protect you. May this journey lead us starward.
May this journey lead us starward.
Sneaky. Is this your way of trying to get out of paying your debt? Just kidding. Thank you for such a precious gift. The only problem is, this puts me in a debt I can't repay. But no problem. On the honor of the Tosaka family, I swear this to you. From now on, I will work hard on this debt. Of course, you can't slack off either.
Certainly, Tosaka. Certainly, Master. Certainly, Rin.
Besides, since you're my servant, you must be the strongest. For me and you, may this journey lead us starward. I wouldn't just leave like that, of course. It would be great if everyone could it would be great if everyone could each find out what the most precious treasure to them is. Perfect. The magical energy you all given me will be more than enough for a good while. So I kind of indulge a bit, and splurging feels too good. About what happens after reaching next world? We'll see when we get there. Bear Draco, can you see this? Ah, it's sent. Here's what went down. Lord Finon and I had ourselves an absolute epic showdown. But unfortunately, Enforced is beckoning him, so he can't stick around to help you recover your lost treasures. And that is why I, as a servant, am here. It is my master's final wish. For convenience sake, let's meet at the detective agency again. Just like during our adventures in a dreamscape, let's fight side by side once more.
Oh, okay. A game definitely unrelated to any Holy Grail War. A fantasy action-adventure visual novel pretty famous in the Planet Arcadia fandom. The premise looks awfully similar to Fate Stay Night, but for certain grown-up reasons, it's absolutely, totally unrelated. By virtue of being a genius, they can effortlessly soar to great heights, gliding freely through skies I can only imagine. They see far and wide, and yet, precisely because of that, they tend to overlook, or even forget, those grounded feet-on-the-ground moments. But you're different. Result of this assessment, pass. A remark from a certain monarch of the clock tower. P.S. A complete game disaster like you got sent off to a land of games. I really do feel for you. Honestly, I wish I could go myself.
Hard to believe we can still meet again after the incident. Let's give it our all, Bear Draco. I'm very glad to be able to fight beside you once again. Tell me, are you my servant? Even though we are not master and servant this time, our oath remains the same. I swear in the name of Bryn, my holy sword will once again fight for you.
Saber, choice battle! Proof of friendship. Flip a coin. On heads, gain a random buff. Draw one card, gain one magical energy, or gain a 100% shield. And flip again until you get tails. Ooh, that's fun. Can't say I really like it though, because my luck is shit. Just the fact that I lost every 50-50 flip, that's the thing.
The Holy Grail reflects the image of a past formidable foe. Defeat them and complete infinite trial challenge goals to obtain trial rewards.
Oh, it's just keep playing forever. Gotta grab all the limited rewards. Uh-oh. Okay, so actually, yeah, I do have to complete all of them. That's a little annoying. Don't have any special saber cards. Seriously, I don't super get this one. Alright, I'll do all those on my own. So, yes, the end of that. The fun story related to the future of the Unlimited Blade Works, I guess. Technically, it's possible in canon because Rin is world hopping apparently. Don't understand why the dual sword of Velrich wasn't an unlimited man machine, but that's also a fake made by Shiro, I believe, so that's probably a reason. Well, next time we go back into Ordeal Call 3. Until then, thank everyone for joining me today, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye!